Okay, as you can clearly see here, as I'm arriving at Bud's gun shop the first time, I went in there for a quote on the to see if they would be willing to buy the SIG P320. And just before I pulled in for the first time, you can see the white police van, right in front of myself, the target. So this is how they time the assignments and whatnot, and basically let the target know that they're under surveillance or on watch and all that stuff. So you can see that the police how they timed it like this, and I go inside Bud's gun shop and I get the very low quote. They tell me at the counter that it's a store rule, right? That all SIG P320s or all SIGs, handguns or something like that, are only to be sold for $200. So, yeah, after I was told that, I felt like that was such a low ball offer that I wanted to go to the pawn shop to get just wanted to go to the pawn shop to see if I could get a second quote or whatever. And I go, to the pawn shop, and I'll play that footage here in just a second. And I'm quoted the exact same price of $200 that I was quoted at Bud's gun shop. But this is just to show how the police and the surveillance works to let the target know they're on watch. And as you can see here, I'm now arriving at the pawn shop just about whatever it is, like 5 minutes or so after, 5 to 10 minutes or whatever it was after leaving Bud's gun shop. So this is the pawn shop where I was quoted the same price of $200, right, for the SIG P320, right? So after I get lowballed here as well, I just decide to go back to Bud's gun shop and sell it because I kind of already see the game that's being played or whatever, and I just decide to go back there because it's more of an official shop and I can get an official time receipt and all that. Okay, so you can see here, after I left the pawn shop, after getting lowballed again, I was heading back to Bud's to officially sell the gun. And you can see this stalker times their assignment. They pull out of this empty parking lot you can see in this industrial part of town. There's like nothing going on at this business. It looks like the business might even be closed, just completely dead side, you know, business area in this industrial part of town. But this is how the stalkers time their assignments, and you can see how the stalker pulls out right in front of myself, the target, and you're gonna see confirmation here in just a bit that this car is in fact one of the stalkers. Okay, you can see here just as I'm about to turn right back into Bud's gun shop parking lot, the car that pulled in front of me, right, and timed the assignment clearly has a left missing brake light. So this is confirmation to the target once again that, that just to let me know that I'm under watch and all that, and that this whole thing was a setup. Everything that happened today, was I was completely under surveillance. I was being, I was under watch, right? And the whole $200 bogus price that the AI already analyzed is a complete lowball bullshit offer. It was already exposed as a setup. So that's why the pawn shop offered me $200, the same price that Bud's gun shop offered me. And even when I went to the first gun shop, I think it was on Regency Road or whatever that is, they said they don't even buy SIGs. So the whole thing today was just to, waste my time, demoralize me, and make me feel worthless. And this is the confirmation of that because the network has already sabotaged the whole thing. They've already called up all the shops in town that sell these, you know, types of firearms or whatever, and stuff like that, like at Bud's gun shop, and they just told them they smear campaigned me and all that stuff. And this is the confirmation of that. Just as I'm turning back in to get this terrible lowball offer just to confirm the financial sabotage, right? Just to confirm that I'm worthless, right? Or whatever, according to them. So this is confirmation that everything that happened today was a setup. And here's the final confirmation that everything that happened today at Bud's and this whole ordeal with trying to sell the gun, the lowball $200 offer, basically being cheated or whatever, pretty much was all a setup. You can see that the police van is timing the assignment again, once again, as myself, the target, turns out of the shop.